Osprey Games has a title I came across, and now I want to bring it to your attention. Cryptid Urban Legends. This is for 2 players, ages 14 and up, and should take you about 20 to 40 minutes to play. There's something hiding among us. An elusive cryptid is prowling our city streets. The evidence is clear, but without definitive proof, the scientific community will never believe you. There's nothing else to do, but you must track down the cryptid yourself. Play as a determined scientist manipulating heat, movement, and sonic sensors to scan the city, identify your quarry's true location, and capture them. Or take the role of the cryptid, snaking your way through the shadows and back alleys of a metropolis that surrounds you, eliminating all evidence of your existence as you go, desperately avoiding capture. Emerging victorious in this high-stakes cat-and-mouse chase played out across a sprawling urban landscape will require all your ingenuity and foresight. Cryptid Urban Legends is a tense asymmetrical game of competitive deduction reasoning for 2 players from the creators of Cryptid. That nice tie. I like when the producers have a nice, tight little description of their game. Sometimes they go on and on and on with them. Practically an entire chapter. No, this is nice and tight and gives you the feel, lets you know exactly what you're doing in this game. Now, the original Cryptid game I enjoyed. Wasn't a huge fan of it, but I did enjoy it. Played it enough times. But that was years ago. I really haven't thought of that specific game too much lately. And now I've come across this, and it catches my attention. I've been an urban dweller my entire life, as well as always had a fascination with paranormal and cryptozoology. So I think the concepts blend together pretty well for me. If these are things that you've been interested in as well, then you're probably watching this video for the same reason that I started looking into this game, right? So let's talk about Cryptid Urban Legends. So this is a sequel. No. This is an expansion. No. This is a standalone based on Osprey's hit game of Cryptid, where it's a cooperative game where you were all trying to, cooperative competitively, all trying to work together, but be the one to find enough evidence to prove the existence of cryptids in the wild. And now they've taken it, streamlined it to a 2-player head-to-head game and placed it in the city. That's not what I expected. I expected this to just be a standalone, same game as the original, but no, it's not. I dig that. I like it when publishers take that extra step in a familiar title, whether it's a standalone expansion or not, and they make it different. Not just, add a new rule, but they literally just kind of re-gut the system a little bit while still keeping everything thematically the same at spirit. So yeah, if anything about the first Cryptid game you enjoyed, that's another reason to get more information about Cryptid Urban Legends. That's what happened to me. Now, if you don't know enough about the original game, like I said, there are some tweaks and differences, a lot of reworking in this. So the way this game works is this is a competitive two-player head-to-head game I'm reading, I'm seeing from the reviewers, and I like that. I like a good head-to-head game. If the game is specifically designed for head-to-head. If it's not, I usually prefer an odd number at the table, but now this is 1 versus 1, and it's a hidden movement and deduction game. This is a game where you are trying to outwit each other. Who's going to be better at what? Are you going to be better at hiding, or is the other player going to be better at finding? This is, like the game said, this is a high-stakes cat and mouse. That's the way they write it up as. And from what I've seen online and from reviewers, there's a lot of agreement with that statement. And when I see reviewers agreeing with something that a producer says, a publisher of a game says, that makes me take pause a little bit and look at that more. And that's exactly what happened here. I also saw that this game is talked about being easy rules, not just to learn, but also to teach. It has a very fast setup time as well. So, putting that together, you have a game that's easy to learn, easy to teach, that you can have set up in moments. To me, sounds like they're telling me this game is supposed to be like playable out of the box. You get it from your friendly gaming store, from online, as a gift or something like that. You can have it on the table and begin playing in like 10, 15 minutes or so. That's the image the feeling that I'm getting from everything I'm reading and seeing about this style. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I don't mind a big, in-depth game, but they have their time and place. But something that can be set up and learned and taught and played in minutes, that's good anytime, anywhere. Now, looking at this game, it shares the same graphic art style, more or less, from what I can tell, from the original Cryptid game. And I did like that. Not as a style in and of itself. I wasn't a fan of that art, but combining it, putting it, with that game, I think thematically that art worked. Can you understand the difference I'm saying there? Not generally enjoying the art in and of itself, but the way they used it. Right? It does thematically make the game, give the game a feel. And that went together well. And they're using the same style in this one from everything that I've seen. So it's going to maintain that really well-balanced, cool look and feel to it that kind of draws you in a little bit. The last thing I want to say, and this comes up whenever I talk about a game in this subject, which isn't often, and that's the problem. There's not a lot of games out there on the paranormal. You have a couple of games like Mysterium, and this game Cryptid. There's a couple of Bigfoot games out there, but there's not a lot. When you look at fantasy games, science fiction games, Cthulhu games, zombie games that have flooded the market, there's just a drop about paranormal games. If you're a game designer and you're looking for something that's not overdone, think about the paranormal aspect. Making a game about ufology or cryptozoology, or ghosts or something like that. There's a space. There is definitely space in the gaming world for more paranormal games. So that's another reason I applaud this. And it's on my gaming radar for all of these reasons. Now, don't listen to influencers. I say this a lot during these gaming radar videos because I believe in it. Don't listen to influencers. Listen to informers. People that are just giving you information. And then take that information and, you know what? This is what I always say. Go watch playthroughs. If you watch a game being played and you enjoy it, it doesn't matter what a floating head's going to tell you. You got to see the game played. You have to experience the game, and watching a playthrough is the best way to do it outside of first-hand experience. So go, get some more information on Cryptid Urban Legends, watch some playthroughs of it, and then make up your own damn mind if you think this is a game that you're going to enjoy. But so far, it's definitely a game I think I would. So go, get more information on Cryptid Urban Legends.